It's election season here in Japan. The new Prime Minister Ishiba called a snap election just 9 days into office. Now, Japanese voters have days to choose the 465 members of the House of Representatives, who in turn decide whether or not Ishiba can keep his job. Here are 5 ways Japanese elections are unique. Right off the bat, door-to-door campaigning is completely banned here, ostensibly to avoid the nuisance of canvassers and reduce vote-buying behavior. So you might ask, how do candidates campaign here? As candidates cannot go door-to-door, people get creative so that voters remember their name. During election period, you'll see election cars going around and repeatedly blaring their names from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You'll also see candidates at shopping districts, train stations to greet every single voter that walks by. And having your name remembered is especially important in Japanese elections because all Japanese ballots are write-ins. Now, eagle-eyed viewers might notice that this becomes an issue when, say, there are 2 Suzukis running in the same district. The Electoral Commission will try their best to figure out the rightful recipient of the ballot. But when push comes to shove, they'll split the vote proportionally between the candidates. Japanese media will not publish exact polling figures during election periods to avoid unduly influencing its results. Instead, outlets use internal polls and on-the-ground reporting to carefully craft language like candidate A is pulling ahead, or candidate B is struggling to win support to convey what's going on in each race. One thing you won't hear a lot is candidates soliciting donations. One reason for this is because campaigns actually don't have that much discretion in how they spend. Not only is there a strict cap on campaign expenses per candidate, how they use said money is tightly regulated. A candidate may be allowed up to exactly 110,000 flyers, 35,000 postcards, 1 election card, and so on. On the flip side, candidates actually receive quite a bit of public support for their campaigns, most notably public billboards, election broadcasts, and even ad spaces in newspapers. Despite the peculiarities, elections are elections. Voters here, just like in any other democracy, go to polls and cast their ballots. Check Nikkei Asia on October 27th to find out who they chose to lead the country.